Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Get ready to spin that wheel because we've got a fantastic can't miss episode for you today. It's the full uncut Wheel of Fortune from October 22nd, 2025. Trust me, this one is an absolute nail-biter from start to finish. I hope you've got your guessing hats on because we're diving right in. Tonight, we're meeting three incredible contestants. First up, from sunny San Diego, California, we have Maria, a high school science teacher with a love for puzzles and a dream of traveling to Italy. Next to her is David, a firefighter from Chicago, Illinois, who says his family has been training him for this moment his whole life. And rounding out our trio is Sarah, a graphic designer from Austin, Texas, whose infectious energy is already lighting up the studio. Three amazing people, but only one can be our big winner. Who are you rooting for? Pat and Vanna are, as always, looking fabulous and ready to guide us through the game. The first toss-up puzzle is on the board. The category is What Are You Doing? The letters are popping up one by one. Hey, can you solve it before our contestants do? Let's see who's quick on the buzzer. And it's Maria. She buzzes in and solves it. She's planning a surprise party. What a great start for Maria, who picks up her first $1,000 and gets to spin the wheel first. The energy is high. Let's keep it going. Maria gives that wheel a powerful first spin. It's clicking past some big money. Past the $1 million wedge, and it lands on $500. Not a bad start at all. She calls out a T. Are there any T's in our puzzle? The category is movie title, yes. There are two T's. Maria's on the board with another $1,000. She buys a vowel, an E. Vanna reveals three E's. Maria's building up her bank quickly. She decides to spin again. Come on, big money. The wheel slows down. Click, click, click. Oh, tough break. It lands on Lose a Turn. David, our firefighter from Chicago, now has his chance to take control of the game. He gives the wheel a confident spin. It's looking for some big value to catch up. It's heading for the green 500. No, it keeps going. And lands on the $2,500 space. A huge spin. He calls for an S. The crowd is holding its breath. Are there any S's? Yes, 3 of them. It's just like that. David has $7,500. What a comeback. He's feeling confident now. Spins again, avoiding the bankrupt. It lands on $600. He asks for an R. Vanna turns over 1 R. David is on a roll. The puzzle is starting to become clear. He decides to solve. For the category movie title, he confidently says, The Secret Garden Reimagined. Is he right? He is. David solves the puzzle and banks a whopping $8,100, taking a commanding lead in this first round. What an incredible turn of events. Now we're moving on to our second puzzle and the exciting mystery round. Remember, behind one of those mystery wedges is $10,000, but behind the other is a bankrupt. It's a huge risk, but the reward is even bigger. Sarah, who hasn't had a chance to play yet, starts us off. The category this time is crossword, which always keeps things interesting. Sarah gives the wheel a spin. It lands on $700. She calls for an N, and there are 3 N's, where Sarah's on the board with $2,100. She spins again, and her eyes are locked on that mystery wedge. The wheel is slowing down. It's getting closer, and it lands right on the mystery wedge. The audience goes wild. She has a choice to make. She calls an L. Vanna, does she have an L? Yes, 1 L now for the big question. She has $2,600 in her bank. Does she risk it all to flip the wedge? The crowd is shouting, Flip it. Flip it. Sarah takes a deep breath and says, Pat, I've got to go for it. Vanna flips the wedge. Is it the $10,000? Yes, it is. Unbelievable. Sarah just jumped to $12,600. What a gutsy move. With that massive lead, Sarah wisely decides to solve the crossword puzzle. The words are sail, boat, wave, and ocean. She solves it perfectly and adds her winnings to her total. What an amazing round for Sarah. This game is just heating up, and it's anyone's guess who will make it to the bonus round. The scores are tight, and the stakes are getting higher. We've still got the prize puzzle and the express wedge coming up, so you do not want to go anywhere. After a quick break, we're back for the prize puzzle round, and this is always a fan favorite. The category is fun and games. Maria gets to start us off. She needs to make a big move to get back in the game. She spins the wheel and lands on $900. She calls a G. Yes, 2 Gs. $1,800 for Maria. She's focused. She spins again, carefully avoiding the bad spots, and lands on $650. She calls for a P. No Ps. That's a tough break, and it's David's turn. David spins the wheel, and it lands on the express wedge. He calls a correct consonant, AD, and decides to hop on board the express. This is high risk, high reward. He can keep calling consonants for $1,000 each and buy vowels, but one wrong letter, and he goes bankrupt. The pressure is on. He calls an R, ... correct. He calls an S, ... correct. He buys an I. Correct. He is absolutely flying through this puzzle. With the board nearly full, he solves it, riding a dual-person kayak. He's right. Not only does he win the money from the round, but he also wins the prize puzzle trip. It's heading to beautiful Costa Rica. What an incredible win for David. As we head into the final rounds before the bonus, the tension is sky high. David has a significant lead thanks to that amazing prize puzzle win, but as we all know, anything can happen in Wheel of Fortune. A bankrupt or a big spin from Maria or Sarah could change everything in an instant. The final spin of the day is coming up, and Pat will set the value for every consonant. This is where fortunes are made and lost in the blink of an eye. Who will be our big winner and head to the bonus round for a shot at a new car or even $100,000? The final bell has rung, and the letters are now worth a staggering $6,000 apiece. Sarah calls a T and finds 2 of them. $12,000. It's just like that. She's right back in it. Maria calls an H and gets one. David calls an M and gets one too. It's a frantic race to the finish line. Sarah looks at the board. She thinks she knows it. The category is thing. She solves it. A heartwarming gesture. She's right. Sarah pulls off a stunning last-minute victory and is our champion for the day. She is heading to the bonus round. What a game. Sarah chooses her category for the final puzzle, phrase. She gives that mini wheel a spin to determine her prize. It lands on the $40,000 envelope. Urs Delaney are up on the board. Now she picks her own letters. She goes with D, C, M, and O. The final puzzle is revealed. She has 10 seconds. The clock starts ticking. She's staring intently. It's so obvious, she mutters. IT so obvious now, is that it? Yes, she solves it. Just won another $40,000, bringing her grand total for the day to over $75,000. An absolutely life-changing amount of money. What an incredible performance from an amazing champion. And that's a wrap on one of the most exciting episodes of Wheel of Fortune we've seen in a long time. Congratulations again to Sarah, and a huge round of applause for Maria and David, who played a fantastic game. Every puzzle was a battle, and they all gave it their all. Thank you so much for watching with me today. I hope you had as much fun as I did. If you enjoyed this full episode, please do me a huge favor and hit that like button. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell so you never miss another upload. We post new content all the time, and we'd love to have you as part of our community. Thanks again for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next video.